Hey guys, good morning. Happy Sunday. I just started my workout here. So I've been thinking about doing this video for a while. Uh, it's about, I guess, sexuality. And I'm not sure if it's being a guy in my 50s, being a guy in recovery for 13 years. I'm not sure which one it is. So this is what I've come to realize. I've changed a lot, and like I said, I'm not sure. I don't know what to contribute to. You always used to hear this stuff that guys peak 17 or 18, and that's bullshit, man. Between you and me, I woke up last night so many times fully functional that it became annoying. And I know you guys don't want to hear too much about my situation, but yeah, I don't see guys in their 50s. I think as long as you're healthy, guys are still perfectly motivated and functional in their 50s. Here's the thing I noticed. Okay, you see a pretty girl walking down, fuck pretty. You see a hot chick walking down the street, boobs, ass, all that, right? And of course, man, your mind starts going, typical guy, picturing scenarios. But here's the difference. When I was younger, 17 or 18, I would, it's embarrassing to say, but I would go for anything. I would go for it. I would hop. I'm not even gonna say hop in bed because it wouldn't even be in bed. It'd be in a car or an elevator or whatever. But with a woman I don't even know, didn't even know, and it didn't even concern me in the least. It almost made it hotter. I think if I remember right, not even knowing this person's name or anything. And that just makes me fucking cringe now. And again, I don't know if it's because recovery and I treat my body better and I'm more healthy these days. I don't put drugs or the worst thing I put in my body is an occasional brownie or chocolate chip cookie as a treat in the afternoon. I'll allow myself that vice. I was thinking about this too. I used to put anything into my body, when I was younger. Now I'm very careful what I put my body into. So yeah, I still see, you see hot girls walking down the street, and you still have that same drive, that same reaction. But I would never think. Here's the thing: it's almost like being a chick. I have to have like an emotional connection now. I have to know I would have to know the person. I'd have to like the person. I would have to have seen a funny movie and heard the person laugh. Laughing is very important for me. Before I would consider getting intimate with a woman, and I was like, oh my God, I've turned into a woman. I've turned into a chick. Actually need an emotional connection. I've thought about times with my girlfriend, and we had a tough time a couple of years ago, and I wanted her to know, and then so there was no intimacy for a while, and I wanted her to know, the desire was still there. I still found her crazy hot and everything, but because we were arguing, you lose that emotional connection a bit. I know, and I sound like a broad when I say that, and I can't believe it, but that's what I found. And again, I don't know if it's because I've matured and and I'm in my 50s, or if it's as a result of recovery and being more in tune with other people, being more empathetic, thinking about other people and their feelings, connecting more with other people than I used to. It's probably a combination of all of them. And also, this is a big one. This is a really big one. I've mentioned this before. I could never. I have to know. I couldn't be. I can't have random relationships. I can't because the thought of somebody putting drugs in their body skeeves me out. It does. I know it sounds kind of germophobic or whatever, but the thought of putting anything in their body, weed or pills or even a lot of alcohol, because I feel like I remember and I feel like that stuff just oozes, that poison just oozes out of their skin, and it skeeves me out, man. I could not be intimate with someone unless I knew that they were healthy. And then on top of that, I'd have to know them, emotionally. So yeah, it's weird, man. The more I thought about this in the last couple of weeks, it's like, it's all, I was afraid to make a video because it sounds like a chick. Guys are supposed to be like, yeah, you want to bang anything and everything, but that's not the case anymore. I mean, you still find the women, incredibly sexy, when you see something walking down the street. But when I was younger, it'd be go for it, and then, that would be the ultimate goal. And now, I mean, you couldn't pay me to because God knows, And then, here's another thing too. After all those years of using, I had physical checkups. I got a regular doctor, and I got screened for all the diseases. And thankfully, God was watching over me, and I was completely clean on everything. And I feel very blessed. I feel extremely lucky and blessed for that. And I would never want to toss those dice again. Never, ever. So, yeah, just that's my my thing. I guess as I got older in my 50s, and also with the recovery and the maturing mentally and being more in touch with other people, empathetic with other people. I don't know what to say, man. Am I in touch with my feminine side? I don't even want to say shit like that, man. But I think it's something women would find more attractive in a man too, because you could trust. Yeah, honestly, you could trust somebody like me, and my girlfriend does, I think, because you can see it. I'm a trustworthy person. I'm not just gonna. I guess there's something to, when you were younger and you would just jump in bed and have sex with anyone. It says a lot about yourself too. That's all you're worth. You don't think you're worth enough. Now I think more of myself than to endanger myself or settle, or even if it's a hot chick, that doesn't matter to me. As the person has to be a good person, has to have a great sense of humor, has to love animals. I've got so much more on my checklist now than I used to when I was a teenager. When I was a teenager, man, pretty face, double D's, hot ass, bam, I'm in, and that was it. So I guess I've become I think more, I do. I guess I've got higher standards for myself. That, I guess, I'm just thinking this out loud now, and I guess that's a lot better way to put it. Is I've got higher standards for myself now, and it's not getting in touch with my female side. God, I'm never gonna say that again. But yeah, so that's why I make this video too is I noticed a lot of my the people that watch my stuff. I don't know why. I wish I had more chicks watching my videos, but I don't. I got a lot of guys my age watching my videos. So, on one hand, I know you guys don't want to hear fucking, personal shit about me. But stuff that you can relate to, that you might be going through too, or you might be thinking similarly to me. That's why I made this video. Don't think I wanted to start talking about personal shit. I don't want to hear your personal shit, and I'm sure you don't want to hear mine. So anyway, good news, man. If you're in your 30s or 40s, good news, man. Because everything still works just fine and peachy in your 50s, believe me. But you get more picky. At least I do, and so I'm sure a lot of other guys do. You set higher standards for yourself. So yeah. All right, you guys have a great Sunday. Take care. I got to get to my workout.